global audience.
Culture is the way of life of people, which include the way they dress, the way they talk, the kind of music they listen to, and also the way they dance. Because there are some people that the way they dance depicts their culture. The kind of food they eat. A lot of people have their local delicacies. All this comprises of culture. Today on the show, our culture, your culture. Here we talk about people's culture and the importance of people's culture and the reason why it's so important to know about people's culture. And today we're talking about the special culture, the Bonny Island in Rivers State. My Port Harcourt people. My name is Maryval Eze. I'm reaching live from SRTV studio here in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and I'm on the show, Our Culture, where we talk about people's culture. Today, we want to talk about the Bonny Island. The Bonny Island. What can you say about the Bonny Island? These people, do they have culture? Is there anything unique about them? These are the things we ought to know today. We get to know more about the Bonny culture. And where is Bonny located? Located in Rivers State. Rivers State, Nigeria. The popular Port Harcourt that you know or that you do hear about, that is where the Bonny Island is located. Now let's get to know more about the Bonny Island in Rivers State. Bonny Island is situated at the southern edge of Rivers State in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria, near Port Harcourt. Ferries are the main form of transport, though recently an airstrip has built and it's fully functional. On the show, I'll be bringing in a guest from the Bonny Island region. I'll be telling us more about the Bonny people and the way they dress, their local delicacy, their occupation, the things they do, and their means of transportation. Because when we talk about Bonny Island, your mind should just go through the rivers. Because I know there are a lot of rivers in Bonny Island. And today we call our guest on the show and we get to know more about those rivers, their different functions, and also how do they survive? Because is it everybody that can travel through river? Because especially or personally, someone like me, I think I find it so difficult traveling with water, but I think they're used to it and all of that. And these are interesting things we get to know more about them and their masquerade. A lot of things, a lot of interesting things about the Bonny Island people and the things we want to know about today. And on this show, I'll bring in our guests to talk more about the Bonny Island and the history. A lot of things that are so important to know about the Bonny Island. Don't go anywhere if you are still with us. We'll be right back after this break.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 25th July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to event@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 25th July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told.
Aha! This song is dedicated to fella Anukulako Kuti, musical Taliban, #1, Obodo Robodo.
My people, my name is Shibemi, aka the musical Taliban, X amount of love. Okbolo I, Inobi open I. You know what? On the 19th of this beautiful month of May 2023, I'm gonna be live and direct performing in London for the Afrobeat night during the Nigerian week. Don't forget, get your ticket on Everbright, because you know, so these ticket things, you know, they waste time. Before you know it, don't. So they need to tell person, go get your ticket right now on the 19th of this beautiful.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 26.
Hello viewers, welcome back from that quick break. We're still on the show, our culture, your culture, where we talk about people's culture. And we are talking mainly about the Boni culture. The Boni is located in Rivers State, Nigeria. And I have my guest here on the show. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Fine. Please tell us your name.
My name is Iwala Harrison. I'm from Bonny Island.
So tell us, how is Boni today? Like, how is the weather over there?
Well, but it's fine. The weather is sunny. It's been really for a past few days now, so at least they're expecting a bit of sunshine today.
Like, seriously, Boni is sunny. We know that Rivers State, you see that state, people don't joke with rainfall. Like, on a steady. On a steady. Okay, we're talking about Bonny Island, and when you hear the word Bonny Island, what comes to our mind is majorly the river, and all of that. So tell us about the rivers in your place.
Well, Bonny Island is a small island. You know, when you hear island, you know that it's a place that is surrounded by water. So Bonny Island surrounded by water. We have water surrounding it. We actually have like so many things. Tell them how you're from Bonny, will be like, you guys have land, you have houses, and stuff like that. Yes, of course. Just that our major means of transportation to Bonny is shoe water.
Okay. And that is just it.
But now, I think we also we can also come to Bonny through flight. But I don't think it's commercial now, but because that flight belongs to LNG.
Okay, LNG, right?
Commercial.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You say LNG, right?
Yes, LNG, but yes, but I don't think it's commercial right now.
Okay. Now,
So good. We are working on our road, and I guess by December I will block the road. So they want to start talking to Bonny now through road, no longer water. So I don't know who will be so excited to hear this.
okay, like why introducing the show? I talked about how a lot of people can be scared to travel through waters. Like me personally, I think I have issues traveling through waters. I have that phobia, you understand, traveling through waters. So now, does it mean that the inhabitants of Bonny Island, you all are used to the whole water stuff? You all are used to traveling with water. Nobody has that phobia at all.
Of course, you should be used to the water, but it's our place. If we are not used to water, how else do you want us to get from one place to the other?
Like, I don't get choice. Okay, so tell us about your culture.
Okay, we have a very rich and beautiful, fascinating culture in Bonny.
Okay.
We talk about our food, our marriages, our celebration of womanhood. It's just so fun. our masquerade, our activities. It's wonderful.
Okay, okay.
There's something we call area. Celebration of womanhood.
Wow.
It's something you do before you get married. But even if you can still do it, if you are from the rich home and your parents have one, you can do it from the age of maybe 10, 11, 12, 18. Just when you are ready, you can do it. Mainly, most women tend to do it when they are about to get married. Their husband coming to get married to them will have to perform that right. Because if you don't do it, you will not be a full woman in money. And there are some places you can't go.
Sorry, that particular right you're talking about that must be performed, right? What is it called?
Yeah,
What is it called?
it's called area.
Area.
Celebration of womanhood, yes.
Okay, okay. Okay, sorry. What kind of language you people speak in Bonny?
Okay, we speak Ibani and Igbo.
Ibani and
Mainly
Igbo.
our major language in Ibani is Ibani.
Okay, okay. Because I'm actually still gonna educate the viewers about the history of Bonny. I think you people still have the Igbo part and all of that. But I noticed that most of your names, you people normally answer the English names. You people don't answer the language names. You understand? Give us that tribal name. Let's get to know.
No, we have that tribal names. Like me, my name is Tamunosa.
Tamunosa.
I Tamunosa Alice, yes.
Wow.
That's the tribal name. Tamuno means God. So Tamunosa Ibiba means God's time is the best.
Okay, Tamunosa. God's time is the best.
Tribal names.
Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's go down to your marriage part. Let's go down to your marriage part. How is your traditional marriage like? Is it like so expensive or affordable?
Well, I would say it's expensive or affordable. I'll just say it's in between.
Okay, in between.
Yes, it's in between.
So, what about those poor people? They can't get married from Bonny. Is that what you're trying to say? The poor ones.
You can get married. It's something you just have to, if you're not pronounced enough, it's something you just have to discuss with the family and everybody will be fine.
Okay, now there's this saying that the Rivers people don't have culture. Even if you're married, your wife can do anything she want to do, and a lot more. So I said, okay, since you're from Bonny, let's get to know as a Riverine lady, right? Now, if someone happens to get married from the Bonny region, now let's get to know. You people have anything that is forbidden as regards marriage? Maybe infidelity and all of that. And maybe when you get married, you do this thing, it will be forbidden, or the consequences will be on you that committed such crimes and all of that. How is it like?
Yes, of course. If you're married, you don't have to go and cheat on your husband.
So is there anything that will happen to you if you do something like that?
I don't think so. That then, when Christianity has not come in, I think then you do some certain things like abortion, infidelity. I think there are consequences attached to it. But now that Christianity has taken over, I don't really think.
Okay, Christianity has taken over. So now, are there still traditionalists in your place? People that don't believe in Christianity?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
People like that in my place.
Okay. So now, tell us what else is forbidden in the Bonny Island?
I think lesbianism, gay, homosexuality is not accepted in Bonny.
Okay.
That's the problem, yes. And if you're found guilty, we have to get the consequences.
Okay, that's nice. Now let's come down to the occupants of Bonny, the Bonny people. What do you people do for a living? What is that thing that sustain you people? You understand? That sustain you people as humans that are living in Bonny Island.
Our main occupation in Bonny is fishing.
Fishing.
Yes.
So it's like I'll come to Bonny so that you give me fish. I don't understand.
We have lots of fish.
Different types. Now we don't know. Really?
Yeah, that's our main occupation, fishing.
So this fishing soup I heard about. Fish soup, something like that. Fish soup. Okay, fisherman soup, right? Is it your people's soup or for other people?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The fisherman soup. Is it your local delicacy? Is it part of your local delicacy? Or maybe
Yes, it's part of our local delicacy. dedicated, especially we that are from South South. Because Yoruba people, we are South South, we are from the southern part of Nigeria. So if Shaman soup is one of our main dishes.
Really? Okay, now how is it prepared? Sorry, if I may ask.
Huh?
How is the fisherman soup prepared? Sure you don't know how to prepare it. Tell us, how is it prepared?
Yeah, you guys, we use different seafood. There we have we have we have fish, we have
Okay.
chicken, we have shrimp. You use it your maybe you can use kuku, you can use all this and to prepare it. So you don't have to spice up different seafood.
Okay, and it must be that catfish. Can I use ice
Yes,
fish?
catfish. Yes,
Okay,
that's the only
catfish.
type of fish.
Okay.
Any type of fish, yes.
So they can is it something they can use any swallow to eat or a specific kind of
Of
swallow?
course, you can use fufu, you can use semo, you can use amala, you can use garri.
Wow.
Whatever swallow of your choice.
So what other kinds of food do you people have?
Okay, we have a pussy and okadi.
Okay.
That one, you have to prepare the pussy with okadi. And we have black okadi.
Okay.
Okadi, we will use fufu to prepare it. It's very nice, it's very delicious.
Ofo.
Yes.
You are really mixed with Igbo. The way you're just calling it, like I'm even surprised. I think the Abia state, something like that. I'm still going to talk about the history of Boni. But let's talk. Let just educate us on the things we need to know. You understand? So tell us the interesting parts. You understand of the Bonny Island.
I think it's our culture. Our culture is so it's wow. Especially during the 20 period, during December, you need to be point. Honestly speaking, because what you would see, you make you not people want to go back.
What do they do during the festive period?
Like we have to go out like in 7 days before the interrupted.
Really?
Water, yes. So that's warrior killer again. Like you enjoy your stay.
Okay, now.
We have much called morning one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you about your masquerade and the time they appeared during the year.
So we have a match we call morning one. We only get that match we get in 6th December. That is when that match that is the end of all the match we get.
Okay, means people travel or people come back from different places just to come and see it, right?
People come from abroad.
Abroad. Wow.
People come and watch it out here.
Wow. Okay, that's a nice one. So which other masquerade do you have?
There is one called the Pema. That one is very, very interesting. That one I think they played 23rd and 24th of December. People even prefer this Pema than the one that because the Pema is fun, it's stressful, like it's like something that we can activate some more.
True.
Yeah, so that's one. Sorry, that's what's the Pema? I think that is the most lovable match with money. People love Pema more than Wanda.
Wow. Okay, so now talking about your masquerade, there are some people that in their place, there are some masquerade that is so harmful, they flog them, you understand, and all sort of things and all of that. So do you have any masquerade that is so harmful in your place?
Yes, like this one I just mentioned, the Pema. Very, very, people love it because of the way it changes people, it flogs people, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And travel. Sometimes people can even forget about this one time that they didn't play them to this and come to this Pema.
Wow. So tell us about your kinship.
It's rough, it's dangerous, and it's fun.
But if it's dangerous, how comes people prefer it? People prefer to come see it.
Well, I don't know, but for me, I think that's the part.
Or the fun nature.
You feel like, yes, you want me to flog others, you want me to drink others, and you, while you want me to flog in another person, you'll be happy.
Wow. I think maybe it's the fun nature. Maybe the fun nature and all of that. So tell us how about your kinship, the rulers in your place? How is it like? Yeah.
Okay. We are being ruled by a king. It's called Amayanabo.
Amayanabo. Wow.
Yes, Amayanabo, Grand Crown Bonny King. You know, Bonny is an ancient kingdom, so it's called Crown Bonny Kingdom. It is
Okay.
the paramount ruler of Bonny Island, Crown Bonny Kingdom.
So is it something that maybe after the king finished ruling, the son takes over, or maybe another family? How do you do it?
It's hereditary.
Okay,
Yes.
hereditary.
Once he died, his son will take over the throne.
Wow, that is this particular family is just
Yes.
royal family. That is all.
Yes.
Okay.
The
So
Pepper family is Bonny, and the royal family is Bonny. Pepper house.
the purple.
Yes, we have different houses in Bonny. We have Halisting, we have Jumbo,
I think
we
holiday,
have
right?
huh?
You people have something like holiday, right?
Yes, we have Halisting, yes, we have Halisting. So the Pepper family, initially it was the Halisting. Halisting was the royal house in
Okay.
Bonny. But something transpired. It now took the Pepper house now took the kingship from the Halisting house. So right now the Pepper house is the royal house in Bonny.
Okay, okay. That's a nice one. So I wanted to know, you talked about you people, your major occupant is fishing, right? Fishing. So what other things do people do? You understand? That the end or that helps them to earn a living. What other things do they do in Bonny?
Okay, oil. We have a lot of oil companies in Bonny. There is LNG, there is Shell, there is Mobile, there's Ecobank. So we work in oil companies there in Bonny.
She said we walk, we walk. That's a nice one. Wow. Okay, now talking. Do you have apart from these big rivers that people travel through? You understand? There are still other small rivers inside Bonny, right? Small rivers. Okay, so is there any of those rivers, is there anyone, the one connected to your villages and all of that? Is there anyone that is harmful to people?
We have to do what?
Is there any river in your village, you understand, that is harmful to people?
No.
No one. Wow, I think this is the first time I'm hearing this. The Bonny River as a whole is a friendly river. Strangers can come in and nothing will happen, right?
Nothing will happen to you. In fact, we have more strangers here in Bonny than
Really?
We have strangers.
So you people accept people, you people are peaceful people and all of that.
Money is not our hospitality. We
Okay,
are
okay,
people.
okay. Um, so I believe people have traders too and all of that.
Yes. Money is a commercial thing.
So now let's go down to the farming part. You people don't farm. You don't farm in Bonny.
We don't farm.
So everything now.
We don't farm like you can just go to your backyard and just we are not farmers.
I think I need to visit this one. This one must be a beautiful place. Must be a beautiful place.
You really need to come to Bonny.
But it's not easy. This river stuff. I think I have issues traveling with water. I don't know. Well, we'll see to it. So tell me what you love more. The thing you love most about the Bonny culture.
I think it's the marriage, the kind of rapper in area.
Tying of rapper.
I think I find that very fascinating.
Really?
Very fascinating, yes. You know, when they draw those things on your body, it makes you look beautiful. There are so many ornaments, accessories. It just brings out the woman in you.
Wow, I love that. The culture. That is the beauty part of the culture you're talking about. Okay, okay, that's nice. Now, talking about this bole, bole. Um, you have bole in the Bonny Island, or you just a fish?
Of course, there are people that do bole.
Okay, that's nice. So tell us one of the high institution people have in Bonny. Like, is there anything like high institution in Bonny Island?
Yes, no, you know, Australia will be Korean that Bonny Island.
Okay. Now you talk. Sorry, let me not misunderstand you. You talked about the fish. The oil you're talking about, is it palm oil?
No, not palm oil, crude oil.
Okay, one of the things you people have in your land, right? Crude oil.
Crude oil.
Oh, Bonny is a rich place, so it's a rich place, so hey,
Yes,
like
rich.
now about these people that drives canoe. You understand? About this, sometimes I still don't even ask. It's not easy. This the canoe stuff. If, for example, now you're inside the water, and you notice some kind of changes in your driving, how do they do it? What do they do to survive? You understand that kind of shock, or because personally, me, I don't faint. You understand?
Okay, we have two types of boosting. We have the gym. The gym
Okay.
is for the patient care. The one is park. But if you're traveling from one to another, we have the engine boost, the speed boost, that is the engine.
Okay, the engine boots.
Yes, engine boost, that is the engine. So we want to talk about the fishing boost, that is the engine. That was the only engine. So this is the parking. And
Oh,
that one is a bit smaller, but the engine boost, just for traveling, it's bigger.
wow, wow, wow.
Yes, and this driver, this good driver, they are experienced. So it's very hard for casualties to happen because they are very, very experienced.
Okay, that's a nice one. I think I love the Boni, the culture, and everything. The culture is so simple. It's so simple. But because I wanted to ask you that, okay, is there anything that is so rigid in your culture that you feel like maybe then I change it? It's so rigid. It's not favoring the people. Is there anything like that?
Well, I don't think something should be changed because I love my culture. Nothing should be changed.
Nothing. Everything is
Nothing.
cool.
Nothing
Really?
should be changed.
Ah, that's a nice one. Thank you so much, Sivala and Alison. Thanks for your time, for taking your time to educate us about your culture. Before you go, I just have some little questions for you. So you tell us. You said the Yipu speak Igbo and the other part, right? What do people call father in your culture?
Well, for that, I don't really know.
Really? Is that what you're trying to say? Father? What do you call your father? Don't tell me there's only daddy.
I'm not going to lie. I don't really know about that.
Wow. So what about mother? Tell me you don't know mother too.
What I do, they give me some other advice.
Ingi,
Yes.
Ingi, Bani, right?
Mother.
Ingi. So what about clothes? What did you call clothes?
I don't know.
Like seriously? Okay, Sivala Alice, before you go, just tell the viewers about some things they need to know about Bonnie. How you mention some things, the one you can mention. Can you just tell them before you go?
All right. Okay, so Bonny Island is an island
Okay.
surrounded by water. It's situated in River State, close to Port Harcourt. It's only like 45 minutes boat drive to Port Harcourt, so it's not really far. Our major occupation here is fishing and oil and gas, crude oil. Culture is very rich, it's fascinating. We have masquerades, we have our traditional marriage, we have our area, celebration of woman food. We speak Igbo, we speak Lebanese. What is really a nice place to be. There's bars light, there's water, uninterrupted light. And another thing I didn't tell you, if they actually want to take our life in money, they have to give us a notification that see they want to take the light that we should prepare ourselves so that it won't come like a surprise to us. So whatever you're doing, you know that we prepared, that we don't like for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Wow. Wow.
So after that 2 hour shower, they bring it at the next time they actually say they're going to bring it.
Never knew that there is a place that have constant light. Like that to even remind you. This one is Nigeria abroad. Wow. This one is 247. 247 lights. Is Nigeria abroad now? And not people admiring to travel now. Since people have same thing. Like seriously? Now we don't even be talking about this Bonnie. I wanted to ask you about hunters. You could have hunters. This kind of cultural stuff. You said? So in the natural, I don't get bush now for your place. Wow, that's a nice one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Do have a lovely day. Greet Bonnie people for us. Okay, bye. Okay, viewers, been on the show with Silverline Allison, and she has been able to tell us more about the Bonny Island and important things we need to know about the Bonny Island. You can see that this place is rich in culture, starting from their attire, the outfit, the way they dress. Now you see the uniqueness of their dress, right? Take a look at how they dress. Just take a look at it. Look at how beautiful the rappers, even the male folks, how they dress. It is just so unique. If you ask me, this culture is unique. Entirely, everything about this culture is just so unique. Now, talking about the rivers, they have a lot of big, big rivers. I think it would be a good place to just go take a look at. Like, see those beautiful creatures made by God. Now you see. Now, Nash has been able to tell us more to let us understand that they are good in fishing. This is one of the things they do as occupants of Bonny Island. Now I know you'll be listening or listening to hear if we talk about the bush and all of that. No, it's not that kind of place. And a lot of people tell you they make palm oil and all of that. No, not that kind of place. I think Bonny is different entirely. Now I want to talk about the history of Bonny Island. So stay tuned. I'll be going on a quick break. And when I come back, we'll be talking more about the history of Bonny Island and the things we need to know. More things we need to know about the Bonny Island. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Co.
Welcome back from that quick break. We're talking about the oil producing state, River State, or Bonny Island to be precise. And I have a lot of beautiful things that we're able to know about the Bonny Island. And I think this culture is so unique, this culture is so beautiful. Just that maybe the river part, but a lot of people love river though. Not everybody has this phobia for river. I think the culture is unique, the culture is rich. But let's get to know more about the history of the Bonny Island. The region produces a type of crude oil known as Bonny light oil. Much of the oil extracted offshore in River State is piped to Bonny for export. It has the biggest LNG gas plant in Nigeria with 6 trains currently. The federal government of Nigeria has set plans for the construction of the 7th train to the NLNG to boost its gas production in anticipation of dominating the African market. Bonny has a bridge being constructed from Bodo in Kogana local government area to enable the land transportation. A deep sea port is underway as a corporate social responsibility project from CCECC. The Bonny's founding mouth has 2 versions. The first tradition of origin states that Bonny originated from the Ngwa section of the Igbo people. One, Alagbaria, a hunter, was said to have migrated to the Azumini Creek on a hunting expedition and settled finally with his family on the virgin land. The Kingdom of Bonny, otherwise known as Grand Bonny, is a traditional state based on the town of Bonny in River State, Nigeria. In the pre-colonial period, it was an important slave trading port, later trading palm oil products during the 19th century. The British became increasingly involved in internal affairs of the kingdom. In the year 1986, assuming control under a protectorate treaty, today the King of Bonny has a largely ceremonial role. The Kingdom of Grand Bonny is located 40 kilometers southwest of Port Harcourt, the capital of River State of Nigeria. It lies within the latitude 40% to 278-degree latitude, longitude of 7 and borders and shores of southern Atlantic Ocean, which is main river, the Bonny estuary finally flows. It shares boundary with the Baris and Calabaris, the Baris and Calabaris in the west, the Andonis in the east, the Okrikans and the Ogonis in the north, and the Atlantic Ocean from the boundary in the south. The Ibani took their name from the Kalabeni, Ibeni, corrupted to Ibani. the founding ancestors of the Ibani. Ibani or Beni, the original name, came from the central delta ebe of Kolokuma, specifically an Isedani lineage of Kolokuma, who had founded Okoloba. The tradition says that he left Kokokuma because of civil conflict. Although the exact time of the conflict is unknown, we can place the movement out of Kolokuma between the 12th and 15th century. The leaders of the migration were Opuma Kuba, his brother Kalabeni, Alagbareli, and Alagba Ariga the Asikumuma, alias Opara Asimini, leading the families northwards. The first settled in the now Ndoki territory, where they encamped for some time. Prince Edini, the great grandson of Opu Makuba, was born here. They moved from the Ndoki area but left behind some of their people. These intermarried with the southern Igbo and gave birth, married with the southern Igbo and gave birth to Ndoki people, founding among others villages such as Okolomari, Ayama, Osobi, and Orama or Azogu. The ancestors then settled in the now Ogoni area and encamped at the sites where Opoku town now stands. Thus, the name Opoku from the place, a village called Kalaoku. Kalaoko was founded. Kalabeni, being a hunter, went hunting one day and came across the site of Bonny town, where he saw many birds. He returned to report to Opam Makuba that there was a good land to settle on further south. Opamakuba then made the decision to leave the mainland first to Orupiri, where Obomukuba died. Kalabeni then led the people to the site of Bonitown, which they named Okoloama, which back in the central delta, their relatives called it Okoloba. After the Okoloba, which they came from Kalabeni, became the founder, and the whole group was subsequently called the people. And also, the Aloma, Ayima, and lastly Orubri operated the first settlement in the year 1967 and 1970. A civil war at Boni resulted to the foundation of Opobo, led by the Jaja on the house of Opobo. They migrated and Jaja became their king. The people are highly receptive and friendly. They are mainly fishermen who were involved in shallow and deep sea fishing. They were also involved in trading and salt making. The receptiveness and peaceful nature of the Ibani people is reflected in their willingness to accommodate the smooth operation of oil and gas companies. Grand Boni Kingdom predated the Nigerian nation and has been in the world map of fame even in the pre-colonial days. This is because the Grand Boni Kingdom occupies a prominent position in Nigerian economic and developmental history as it was in the olden days during the infamous transatlantic slave trade and later the palm oil trade, which spanned through a period of nearly 3 centuries. This robust position was a result of its natural harbor and geographical advantage of the most important and safe. Hope Waddell visited Bonny in 1946 and wrote as follows: by its safe and extensive anchorage, its proximity in the sea, and connection with the central water of Africa, Bonny is now the seat of the palm oil trade as it was during the slave trade. The natural harbor with deep waters made Bonny made Grand Bonny prominent globally, and it started with the infamous transatlantic trade in the 1960s, and later in the 80s moved to the agricultural produce, palm oil and kernels, and primary commodities to crude oil, and most recently gas, which is competing to the overtake oil as the economic mainstay of the country. Naturally, there were sociocultural impacts that alter the cultural fabric of the Ibani society, which include the corruption and anglicization of indigenous Ibani names, words, values, ways of dressing, native plays, dances, and most importantly, the Ibani dialect, which is today under the threat of extinction. These people are Christians, majorly of the inhabitants of the area, converted to Christianity in the year 1980s. The Christian faith in Bonny was introduced by King William's Dapper Pepple, who, while in England, elected to become a Christian king so that God will grant him power and wisdom to rule his people. King William Dapper Pepple was baptized by Reverend G.H. Gill and later confirmed by Dr. Tate, the Bishop of London, at the behest of King William's Dapper Pepple. The Church Missionary Society in London sent Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther, the first black African bishop, to Bonny in the year 1864 to establish the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ in Bonny. From the Bonny Christianity spanned to the neighboring communities of Tuwon and Nembe in the year 1868, Calabari in 1878, Okrika in 1878, Andoni, Ogoni, Ikwere, and the hinterlands of eastern Nigeria. On January 24, 1889, Bonny Christians presented a beautiful church to Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther as his cathedral, and St. Stephen's Church in Bonny became the first cathedral in Nigeria and the second cathedral in West Africa. The church was eventually dedicated by the bishop on 27th February 1889. Bishop Crowther's throne, which he hallowed on February 27, 1889, remains to date at the Lady Chapel in Stephen's Cathedral, Bonny. Before the advent of Christianity, the early settlers in Bonny, as mostly eastern Niger Delta communities were worshippers of indigenous religion, they had tutelary deities, Ama Oru, for various purposes, which they worshipped, whose welfare was particularly associated with that of the communities. The people could expect help and protection from their deities, provided they conform to the rules and regulations. The people are expected their deities' vengeance should they offend the deities or fail to keep the rules. The people also expected their deities' vengeance should they offend the deities or fail to keep the rules. The Ibani people of Grand Bonny Kingdom had several tutelary deities, but most of their famous deities were Ibani, Iyana, Simigi, which they originated from the indigenous Iyon Opon community, now part of the Tombia. They were early driven away by Ibani people during the reign of King Dapa, Ye Amokiri of Bonny, to the new Calabar River area. Ikuba, a war deity situated at Orupiri, and Bonny town was seized from and the Bonny town was seized from the Anayan Gala people of Andoni during an encounter. Tolofari is situated at Calabaima, had a sacred stone as the totem. Tolofari and Nungwa was strong Bonny deities on the land worshipped by the people. Ogolo and Akanga Ekerema, Ananaba, Fibribri, Otuburi, Okoba, Adam, and lots more. Deities worshipped by various Bonny communities at that time. Teted Larry, Juju shrines, and communities that time and customs became sanctuaries to which any person who felt endangered could run to, and they could remain unmolested until their trouble had been settled. These are a lot of things you need to know about the Bonny. The Bonny is a unique place, if you ask me. Their culture is so unique. And I want us to see a video of their traditional marriage. Now, you see this traditional marriage, you can see how rich it is. You can see the costume, you can see the people, and a lot of things that you would love to know about them. Now, you've seen that how the Bonny people migrated. You see how the Bonny kingdom has come to play. You see that they are rich people when it comes to oil producing state. This state is so rich, and a lot of beautiful things you need to know about them. We have a video of the Bonny people, the traditional marriage, and I want the viewers to see the video of their traditional marriage and how they are dressed in their beautiful outfits. Viewers, see this video with me.
When love serenades the earth, there lived a handsome prince from Grand Bonny Kingdom who fell in love with a beautiful princess from a Lambo family of Nembe City. Her name is Valentina.
And they have a rich culture. The Bonny people, their culture is so rich, really from their masquerade, their cultural song, a lot of interesting things you love to know about them. Now, there's this video of the Bonny people, their masquerade. I see a lot of people that have been gathered, they gathered to watch this masquerade. You see that it can be so amazing to watch. And I know a lot of people might actually come out from different places just to come see this masquerade. Okay, viewers, see this video with me of the Bonny's masquerade. The Bonny Island is a very beautiful place, a very beautiful place you love to be. A lot of beautiful things, their creature and all of that. And I know you've learned a lot about the Bonny people and how they migrated and a part of them being the Igbo tribe and all of that. And I know you've been able to learn, even from our guest, Sibalan Allison, have been able to educate us more about the Bonny Island. Thank you so much, Sibalan. We learned a lot from your culture. Your culture is rich, your culture is beautiful. And let's clear that thought of, and maybe when you get married from the Bonny land, you can actually do whatever you like. No, it's not like that. I think they have some things that are forbidden. Yeah, they have some things that are forbidden in their culture. Not everything is allowed in their culture, and that's the beautiful part of it. They are not farmers, but they're great fishermen. Yes, they fish for a living, and these are the things that kept them going. They have traders, they have companies, and that is how they have been able to sustain themselves in that part or in that land called the Bonny. Another beautiful thing about this culture is when she has to talk about their constant light. It's not easy to have constant light in this country, Nigeria. Now they are known to have constant light in their place, and it's a good thing. If you ask me, the Bonny culture is unique. The Bonny culture is rich, and a lot of things that we've been able to learn about this culture. I am so impressed, and I love the Bonny culture. Okay, but don't forget to follow us on our social media page, SRTV. Please subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody, just like a chain about SRTV. And I know you love it when you follow SRTV. Don't forget to leave us with your thoughts. Let's get to hear from you. Let's get to know what you feel about SRTV. See you again next time, same station. Remember your game, Maryval Eze. Bye.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music.